Players, pull out your decks.
Cardmarket now also offered to the citizens of Innistrad.
Today, I'm representing Innistrad, the land of lovable nerdy goths, of semi-transparent people, of blood-curdling shrieks.
I'm representing Khans of Tarkir, which is not only one of the best draft formats of all time, it also gave birth to so many beautiful cards and concepts like the fetch lands and delve, and yes, Sultai, the 3 karma combinations you know exactly from that set.
I'm ready to represent Eldraine. Fairy tales, knights, and adventures await. Oh, and also Oko.
Hi, I'm Filipa. You can find me casting Legacy European Tour events or also on my YouTube channel playing MTG Arena. Today I'm going to be representing Ikoria, land to monsters and humans. You can find mechanics like cycling and mutate, and my favorite, companions. I go first, but before I start I have to reveal my companion. And not this one, but Loot 3, because every card in my deck has a different name.
I feel like somebody came prepared.
Yeah, I just picked a powerful set.
So I'm going to draw for the turn, plane please, and that's my turn.
Draw. Ooh, I get a swamp. I wanted to get a mountain, but I actually drew a 1-drop. Blood-soaked champion.
That's such a classic.
It's a 2/1 for 1, and when I have raid, that means when I attacked, I can return from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Nice. My turn. I'll draw. I'll play a forest, and I will cast an Inquisitive Puppet. When it enters the battlefield, I scry 1. Sure. And I can exile it to create a 1/1 white human token. Go ahead.
I will draw. I will play a flirt.
Yes, go on. That's another classic.
Okay.
Maybe that's not a good
I think I'm gonna have to remove the dentist. I've just been reading terribly this whole time. It feels so relieving. Now I've played a Champion of the Parish, which is actually one of my favorite cards from this set. It's a 1/1 human, and whenever I play another human, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Filipa, it is your turn.
I'm going to draw. I play a forest and I feel really bad because you all had turn 1 plays and I don't even have a turn 2 play, so I'm just going to pass.
What's the worst that can happen? I will attack Filipa. I'll play a Leaping Master. 2/1, and for 2 and white, it gains flying until this turn.
All the sets we chose are very nostalgic for me. I remember beating a lot of people up in draft with this. Like, it's...
Go ahead.
I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll play an island, and I will cast a Rose Thorn Halberd. Now that one attaches itself to a non-human creature I control, and it gives it +2/+1. So now I have a 2/3 Inquisitive Puppet. Wow. That's heading Carl's way.
Innistrad takes this personally. I will draw. And are any of you playing vampires, werewolves, or zombies? Because I'm playing an Elite Inquisitor, which has protection from all of those. Also vigilance and first strike.
It's hilarious that the most protection it gets is from your own deck.
Yes. My Champion of the Parish gets a counter. And Yaman,
Yeah.
declared war.
Oh.
Your turn.
I'll draw. I'm going to play Swamp, and I might be late to the party, but I have something that might bring me back to the game. 3 mana for Bastion of Remembrance. Whenever this enters the battlefield, I'm going to create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. And also, Bastion of Remembrance says that whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So Ikoria is ready to drain for the win.
I feel like that's by far the scariest permanent on the board right now. Like,
And that's my turn. I pass.
I will fetch. I'll just get an island.
I just realized now you're not a Colossal Dreadnought. It took me a while.
I'm not.
No, you're a dragon, right?
I'm a very dangerous dragon. I can breathe fire.
can you show your fire breathing?
Yes. Really damages your voice. Okay. Use the 3 mana for a banner of Sultai, which makes black, green, or blue. I've noticed, Jamin,
Yeah.
you've left your defenses down.
All right.
I will abuse that and attack you for 4.
Well, Toffel, you thought I left my defenses down, but don't underestimate my ability to sacrifice my own board just to mess with yours. I'll exile this puppet, and I'll get a 1/1 token.
Oh, it's a real boy.
And that token will block the Leaping Master. Because
a real boy.
I can screw over my entire board state all by myself.
Yeah, that obviously works. Knights aren't very smart, huh?
They're actually extremely smart.
Go.
I will untap, I will draw, and I will play a plains to cast a Hushbringer. Now that's a fun card everyone knows from Commander. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger.
Filipa!
Oh,
None of that. None of that. I'm not having it.
I love it.
Go ahead.
I'll play a forest. Don't if I attack you for 4.
That's rude, but okay.
Oh, and I played the wrong land. I'll pass the turn.
I don't believe that for a second.
I'm going to play Mountain for the turn.
Hitting all your colors on curve.
I know, Ikoria is like that, and I'm going to play an enchantment for 1 mana, weaponize the monsters, and I can pay 2 to sacrifice a creature and deals 2 damage to any target.
No, don't. No.
But I'm not going to do anything yet. 2 mana, I'm going to play Chevril, which has a lot of text. So it's a 1/3 dead touch, and at the beginning of my upkeep, if there are no bounty counters, I put a bounty counter on a creature. Whenever that creature dies, I will draw a card and gain 3 life. Of course, that doesn't happen with that Hushbringer on the battlefield, but I'll take care of it later.
Yeah, I have a feeling the Hushbringer.
Yeah, it's not one for this world.
It's doomed.
Hush.
And that's my turn.
I'll play Plains. And I give you an opportunity to gain 1 life out of your Hushbringer.
I won't block.
Okay. And unfortunately, I have nothing to play, so I pass the turn. I
Suspicious,
played the wrong lands.
I would say.
I'll play a swamp. And you thought my Hushbringer was doomed, but I'll cast a Sorceress Spyglass. When it enters the battlefield, I get to look at an opponent's hand. Toffel, please show me your hand. Nope, the cards I mean.
Those are your paws.
So you can confirm I have absolutely nothing to play.
Maybe. And then I name a card name. I'll name Weaponize the Monsters, because that card's abilities can't be activated anymore unless they're mana abilities.
You made an enemy with Ikoria.
I will then use 2 mana to play the scariest threat yet. A Folio of Fancies. Players have no maximum hand size. XX, each player draws X cards and 3 mana and tap. Each opponent puts a number of cards equal to the number of cards in their hand from the top of their library into their graveyard. I'm gonna mill you all out.
Good luck with that.
Okay.
And because I'm not entirely convinced in my milling plan, I will attack Toffel for 1. And then that's Carl's turn.
Since I didn't need to use my combat trick, I'm going to play an Ambush Viper. It's a 2/1. It had flash. It has Death Touch.
Oh, good card. Could also have been a Snapcaster Mage, basically the same card.
I will draw. Ooh, that's a very good one. I'm going to mulch. So I look at the top 4 cards of my library, and I put all land cards from them into my hand, and the rest keep in my graveyard. I have a Typhoid Rats, a Brain Beetle, a Desperate Ravings, and this guy. I'll play a mountain. And then, would you like to form an alliance?
Absolutely, I do.
Did she wink at the camera? Did I miss her winking at the camera?
I think you just got married.
There's 2 ways to look at this. I would like Innistrad and Ikoria to be friends.
So I have a question now.
Yes, tell me.
What is a more unlikely alliance than a vampire and a ranger?
A Knight and a Dragon?
Okay, I'll knock down Sorcerer's Spyglass with Ancient Grudge. I mean, I've made enemies already, so might as well go all the way. Yaman,
Bring it on. The Folio will take care of you.
go.
It's my upkeep and there is no bounty counters, right? So I can put a bounty counter here.
Ooh.
Why
Revenge.
there? Revenge for what?
It dealt me 2 damage before. I'll draw my card for the turn. I'll play a forest. And unfortunately, that Hushbringer needs to go. So I'm just going to go and pay 2 mana, sacrifice my soldier with Weaponize the Monsters, and deal 2 damage to Hushbringer.
Yay, we're free.
I'm going to pay 3 mana, and I'm going to bring Blue 3 from the Companion Zone to my hand. In the end of the turn, I'm going to discard Phase. Oh wait! Thank you for your folio.
Yeah, no worries. Right now, you might be happy to see it, but later on.
When it mills all of these.
At the end of the turn, it's not that big, it's not that good. It's Zorak Dragonclaw! 6/6 Trample! Woo, 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 woo. Ah.
He's really into dragons and bears.
So, Flash can't be countered. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Other creatures you control have trample. I will draw. We have a strong alliance, huh?
We have a pretty strong alliance.
I mean, you've seen my hand. You asked for my hand.
I asked for your hand and you accepted.
Acceptance is a strong word. Okay, then I will refrain from attacking with Zorak and attack you with the Blood-Soaked Champion.
This is suspicious, I would say.
This is very suspicious. I'll block with my 1/3 Death Touch.
Okay.
I'm going to gain 3 life and draw a card. I thought, do we have an alliance?
Yeah, we have an alliance.
Would you say this combat went as planned?
Yeah, actually went better than expected. I'll play one. And then for 3 mana, I will cast Barrage of Boulders.
No! My snake!
Which deals 1 damage to each creature I don't control.
But I get to drain 1 life.
You do.
Ouch.
And for 2, I will play a Hair of the Wilds. It's a 2/2 death touch. In the beginning of combat, if I have a creature with power 4 or greater,
What you do?
it gets +1/+1.
You're playing so many cool nostalgic cards.
I know, right?
I'll untap, I'll draw, I'll play a forest, and then I will play everyone's favorite, Questing Beast.
I wouldn't say everyone's favorite.
I love it.
Oh, it probably is a vampire, werewolf, or zombie, right? There's so much text on there.
There is a lot of text. Shall I give it a read?
Let's go.
If you already know what it does, like just skip 3 minutes ahead. Questing Beast. It's a vigilant death touch haste creature that can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage that would be dealt by creatures I control can't be prevented, and whenever Questing Beast deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls. It's also legendary and a 4/4. Now, for those of you who remembered the start of this text, it does have haste, so I'll take no time to start swinging at Carl.
I did start a war.
And then I'll pass my turn.
I'll untap. I'll draw a card. Filipa, I'm going to do you another solid. You don't have any creatures. I assume you're going to place them next turn. Blasphemous Act costs 1 less for every creature on the battlefield, which is currently 5. So it costs 4, and it deals 13 damage to every creature.
Does Questing Beast prevent non-combat damage somewhere?
And I'll pass the turn.
I'm going to play a swamp, and for 6 mana, I'm going to cast Lava Serpent. So I'm going to deal 5 damage to Turo.
I'll untap. I'll play Swamp. And you know what, Filipa? Revenge is a dish served cold, but so goes coming hot. So it's a 7/2 haste. Attacks each combat if able. As if I didn't want to. Is indestructible as long as it's my turn, and whenever a creature dealt damage by Zogo dies, I put a +1/+1 counter on my 7/2.
Just because in case 7/2 wasn't enough.
You take 7.
I thought we were friends.
I will play a Castle Lochthwain. Maybe I'll draw some cards later on, but for now I'll just play a very powerful Prized Griffin. 5 mana, Toffel gets a 7/2 haste. I get a 3/4 flying. Go ahead.
I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll get a mountain and everybody's second favorite, Olivia Voldaren. She's great. She is a 3/3 flying. If I pay 2, I deal 1 damage to any target creature, and it becomes a vampire. And if I pay 5, I'll steal 1 of your vampires.
Permanently.
Permanently.
That's another super nostalgic card. I won a bunch of games off of that, Olivia, in Standard.
It was very powerful. I'll leave my vampiring mana up and pass to you, Vivian.
Untap and draw. Toralf, I think you messed with the wrong person here. I'll play this. A 1 mana 1/1. Whenever it mutates, it gives a creature -2/-2.
Oh, very convenient.
And
Oh no.
oh yeah, for 4 mana, I'm going to mutate it with Boneyard Lurker. Whenever this creature mutates, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand.
I will cast a Murderous Cut.
In response,
Ooh, I like this.
for 2 mana, I'm going to sacrifice a creature.
Oh,
Yes.
And this deals 2 damage to any target. So I'm going to sacrifice the Zagot to deal 2 damage here, and I'm going to drain because of Bastion of Remembrance.
Yep.
And the best part is that I still get to keep my 4/4. Thorolf, you know what? I was not going to do this to you, but after you attacked me with a 7/2, I think it's my turn to attack.
I feel like it's spiraling out of control. I'll draw. I'll play Forest. And I will cast an Act of Treason. Targeting Olivia.
you wouldn't dare.
Give me Olivia.
Before, I'll ping this goose with its ability, which will make the goose a vampire,
Wait.
and put a +1/+1 counter on my Olivia.
Thank you very much. She has haste, so we all know where this is going, right?
What did I do to you?
I like that I'm just kind of...
Just a knight. You've
What
got
did
a
you do to
vampire
me?
goose.
You killed my creature?
Does it fly?
Yeah.
It does.
Then I take the damage.
You take 4. Thanks, Carl, for the extra damage. This is your lines giving you extra damage.
I think our regions need to make peace.
All right, peace.
Yeah.
That was easy. So are we just attacking Yaman now?
And for my last trick this turn, this is gonna be my favorite. I will tap 5 mana, and then I will make Olivia take control of herself.
That is unfortunate, I would say.
That works?
She's a vampire. Yeah, I feel like I've achieved a lot. We have world peace, I have a vampire lady,
Wait.
and a strong knight. Ding!
Knight. I'll untap. I will play a mountain and I will cast a Shine Chaser. Shine Chaser is a mere 1/1 flying creature that has vigilance, but it doesn't remain 1/1 for very long because it gets +1/+1 as long as I control an artifact and +1/+1 as long as I control an enchantment. Yaman, you don't have an enchantment on the board. Well, let's fix that. I will cast Ferocity of the Wilds. Attacking non-human creatures I control get +1/+0 and have trample.
Ooh, and that's not a human.
It's not! And that's why it's heading into the red zone to... Well, yeah, let's keep hitting Carl for a total of 4 damage. That's my turn.
I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll play an island and a Rakish Hare. It's a 2/2, and whenever a vampire control does damage to a player, I put a +1/+1 counter on that vampire.
So it's a 2/2 vampire.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No specific reason I asked if it has low toughness and or is a vampire.
Okay, well, you sacrifice your Olivia for that kind of talk. It's a tribute to hunger. You, an opponent of my choice, Todd, sacrifice a creature with the highest power.
And you gain life.
I gain 4 life.
That's just rude.
What is rude is stealing other people's vampires, Todd. And I don't like Yaman bonking me with the bird in the face.
It's
I was a bit
vampire.
afraid of...
The vampire bird is going to get its mouth sewn shut, which is very dark.
No more teeth biting.
It'll get -3, -0.
Okay. It's a 1/4.
It's your turn.
I'm going to get another island. And it's time to mutate. I'm going to use Everquill Phoenix, mutate on the Boneyard Lurker, and these mutations are going to start stacking. Whenever this creature mutates, return target permanent card from the graveyard to your hand. Guess who's back?
Back
again.
And I'm going to get a feather token. Thank you very much. I can pay 1 mana to sacrifice the feather to return target Phoenix card from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I'm going to play fan favorite, at least one of my favorites, for 3 mana.
And I'm my biggest fan.
Kahera!
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
It has vigilance, and each other creature you control that's a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast gets +1/+1 and vigilance.
Your board is scary.
Yep, so my creatures have +1/+1 and vigilance, and they are attacking for a lot, so...
I'm so happy we have peace.
That's true.
Yes, me too.
Well, you're in my lines. If she has peace with me, then...
I cannot have
Well, she
peace
has to
with
attack
everyone.
someone.
Right, I agree.
Yeah, and I feel like that someone is... Yeah.
Carl,
Wait, I don't have a board. He's doing vampire shenanigans. We were friends since the beginning. Our friendship goes way back to like 3 turns ago.
that's true. You were there for me in my darkest times.
I destroyed stuff for you.
That's true. And, sorry, Yaman, I don't think I acted yet.
How did it turn to me? Ah.
Because you kept me from doing cool stuff, and then you had Yashbringer.
My Hushbringer is long gone. How much is it?
6 + 5. 11 damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
She's not sorry.
Yeah, I don't feel like she's sorry either.
She's not sorry. I will get a mountain, and for 4 mana, I will cast Ash Cloud Phoenix, which is a 4/1, and when it dies, it comes back morphed. For 4 mana and 1 more, I'll cast the Ankle Shanker. 2/2 haste, and when it attacks, creatures I control gain First Strike and Death Touch. And Carl, you get attacked for a 2/2.
With the Shanker?
Yeah, with the Ankle Shanker.
Why is everyone attacking me? I did nothing.
I'll untap. I will draw. I will play a Plains, and I will tap 6 lands to cast the Great Henge, which is cost reduced because of my Shine Chaser, and it taps to add 2 green mana, and I gain 2 life when I tap it. And whenever non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on the creature and draw a card.
Isn't it cost reduced because of your goose?
Nope, because that one has very little power. And then my shiny little Shine Chaser will head on over in its vigilant manner over to Carl. Go ahead.
I'll untap. I'll play a swamp, and I will cast an Unburial Rites. It will bring back this Olivia of Eldraine.
Which is problematic, I have to say.
I thought you were really good at killing 2/2 vampires.
Oh no, you can steal my 1/4 vampire goose.
I can't, I won't. I'll leave it to you. If we're friends, I want to rebuild this alliance I had going at some point. What if we're all just one big alliance? We win!
That sounds awesome.
We win the game!
Cut and scene.
Yeah. And now that we're all friends, Filipa, it's your turn. Oh, actually, can I attack Todd with a...
Now that we're all friends.
It's Filipa's turn.
I'm going to untap, draw. I'm going to play a forest, and for 3 mana, I'm going to cast Riel. Riel gets +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery in my graveyard, and whenever I discard 1 or more cards for the first time each turn, you draw that many cards. I'm not done for my turn yet, so don't sing victory, because for 2 mana,
Oh yeah, we saw this and started singing victory.
Cheville.
Oh, she upped the power by 1.
And because my creatures have vigilance, why shouldn't I attack, right?
Right.
Right. It's difficult because I made so many friends along this way.
Yes, you made so many friends like last turn when you attacked me. That really strengthened our bond.
Because you're all my friends, I'm just going to distribute the love.
I
And
sound like this is not going to be a very lovely
Yeah,
thing.
me neither.
Thoralf Kahera goes at you, Lava Serpent goes at you, and this one goes at you, Carl.
I get the biggest one?
What? This is the biggest one.
Oh, no, they're both 5/5s.
It's like,
This is a 6/6.
It's a 6/6, you do get the biggest one.
they're like presents. I'll block my present.
I'll block my present.
I know you're attacking me, but I have an opportunity to save your Kahira. Friends
Okay.
for life?
Yes.
Wait, what? This...
I will pin your... I'm making powerful friends.
So Filipa is attacking Carl,
Yeah,
and
for-
Carl
for
is
5.
like, friends for life.
Friends for life.
He didn't learn out of the last one.
I will deal 1 damage to your Phoenix, saving the Kahira in the process,
It will go to the graveyard.
and come back.
Your Olivia gets a counter,
Yes,
and then it comes back morphed.
it does.
It is a secret morph. Nobody knows what this is.
Oh, I wonder what's under there.
It's a phoenix.
And then I will take 5 from my friend.
So everything I have survives?
Yes. If you want to phrase it like that.
That seems like a great deal. I love my friends. Such great alliances I've made.
Ay, Dios mío.
I think I've done enough. I'm going to pass.
I will attack Carl with my 2/2/2s.
That is me.
2/2/2s.
I would like to remind you they both have Death Touch and Frost Strike.
I'll take 4.
You do. I will play a Plains and I will cast another morph. So now you have no idea what both of them are. And that's it.
At the end of my turn, I'll tap this Great Henge to gain 2 life and add 2 mana.
Ooh.
And then I'll activate this Folio of Fancies to have all of us draw 1 card.
Oh, very fun. That's what you do if you're friends.
I will untap and I will draw. Then I will cast a Flaxen Intruder. Now, Flaxen Intruder is a 1 mana, 1/2 human berserker that whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I may sacrifice it and destroy target artifact or enchantment. But most importantly, it's a non-token creature, so my Great Henge puts a +1/+1 counter on it and draws me another card. I will then play an island and tap my Great Henge for 2 more mana, tap a Plains, and cast a Feyburrow Elder. Feyburrow Elder is a 0/0 vigilance creature that gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents I control, which is 4. And I can tap it to add each color among permanents I control and add 1 mana of each color. Also, it's an untoken creature. There's a theme among my permanents here, which puts a counter on it and I draw a card. I'll tap 4 more mana for a Mistford River Turtle. It's adorable. It's a 1/5, but with the Great Henge it becomes a 2/6, and whenever it attacks, another target attacking non-human creature I control can't be blocked this turn. Also, it draws me a card upon entering the battlefield. And you thought that might have been my turn, but it wasn't. This Shine Chaser will still go over to Carl.
Can I change your mind?
Try.
Okay, how good was your turn from 1 to 10?
Pretty good.
Right? Why was it so good?
Because of the Great Henge.
It'd be a great shame.
So you
Equally great as the Henge if something were to happen to it.
So you promise me never to destroy my Great Henge if I don't attack you this turn?
For 2 turns.
2 turns? Alright.
All the friends I'm making.
Toffel, remember like half a turn ago when I said that we're good friends? I'm gonna attack you for 4. We're still good friends, right?
Of course.
Go ahead, Carl.
All right, I won't roll up any Grey Henges. I will draw. I will play a swamp. Don't
No.
I attack you. I nominate you. You're my closest friend, so I put my creatures closer to you.
There you go, honey.
Okay. Trade.
No, deadly shot.
You are a terrible friend. That I'm attacking right
I
now.
mean-
Yes, Olivia's dead. He's done?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll bring back Olivia.
What?
Again?
You worked so hard.
This is the last time, right?
This is Innistrad. She's a vampire. She never dies. I will pass the turn.
Okay, I don't think you're ready for my next turn.
Oh no.
You're not. I'm going to untap, draw. In my upkeep, I'm going to put a bounty counter here.
That's mean. I feel like my Shine Chaser won't survive the turn.
It keeps whacking her for 4. Oh no, it whacked me for 4.
It is shiny, so it's kind of obvious.
I don't think you will survive for the turn.
Whoa, the threats.
I'm going to draw. Mountain for the turn. For 7 mana.
I would be worried if I were you now.
Ultimatum. But wait! While that's on the stack.
Oh no. Oh no.
Remember what I put? Lutri. Lutri is going to copy the ultimatum. So now I get to get 2 times the... Yeah.
That's the only thing more fun than one ultimatum.
Don't
Why
worry.
do I have to be worried?
It's gonna be fine. So, we have the best alliance, right? We just have the nice, you know, you and me, we go way
Yes,
back.
that-
Remember Portugal?
You're great. Carl?
Yes, we're friends.
Yes, I will need your help.
Okay, let's do this together.
I'm going to look at 3 monocolored cards, and you're going
Very
to
nice.
help me pick the 2 best ones. Because we are friends.
Yeah, we pick wonderful cards.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Choose between 11 Trample, Shark Typhoon, and that adorable 1/1.
The almighty Bushwag. So I'm choosing the one you don't get, right?
1/1?
Yeah.
Yes.
Although
Carl, don't let us down.
we're friends, and I would like my friends to have a Bushwag, but I feel in this case you can get the Shark Typhoon and the Titanoth Rex.
Thank you very much.
Slowly, I get the feeling that this is rigged.
Yeah.
But it's not over. Because I get to do it again because of Lutri.
Double the fun. Don't make me have to choose another bush.
Carl, I present to you Colossification,
It's like she does it on purpose.
another adorable cat,
It is.
and Ram True.
Showing Carl a cat is dangerous, I have to say.
Because I'll always take the cat.
Yeah,
I
Carl
get
got
these
the
two?
cat.
Yeah, you got the uninteresting ones.
Okay.
There's also a cat on the other one, though.
That's great, because now I have a plan for these 2 cards.
I feel like there's a combo developing.
Th-
And I feel like someone just got on our good side.
That's true. So, Colossification is going to enter the battlefield and tap enchanted creature. Oh no, I'm going to enchant my 11 level.
Yeah, because it
Trampler.
needed 20 more power.
But it's tapped, Thoralf.
Thank you, Filipa.
So I make some tokens because a 7/7 because of Colossification and a 2/2 because of Ram True. I'm sharking.
In a sharking turn of events.
In a sharking. That
Very
was good. And that's why I'm not going to kill you.
I'm sorry.
So, Renter says target creature you control, which is my big creature here, deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. If the creature you control has trample, oh yes it does, excess damage, which it has a lot, is dealt to that creature controller
Does it?
instead.
I like the quantities of this.
I didn't attack yet.
Ooh.
Thoralf, you seem pretty tapped to me. I'm going to attack you with everything that I can. So, Lava Serpent, Boneyard Lurker, and Kahira have Vigilance, and then Cheville and Riel will attack you as well.
Wow.
2, 6.
Down to
wow.
3.
I'm alive.
Mercy. I'm a merciful person.
Yes,
I've seen
I
that.
can agree.
Yeah, it says the man with the cross on his forehead.
That was my turn.
Impeccable. I will draw a card. Untap. Zip. Draw. I will cast and Offensa, the foremost, which would have been good before all those.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It would have been good before all of those Olivia shenanigans, but no. And then we'll attack Carl with 2 of my creatures.
Me?
Well,
I will remind you, I have powerful friend.
yeah. And then it's your turn.
End of turn?
Yes.
I'll find out what your morph creature is. I'll pin it once.
That happens.
I'll pin it twice.
No, in response, I will activate it. All of you take 2.
All players, not
Whoa,
only
me as
the-
well.
Yep.
Woo. So this one dies. You don't get a counter, you have 1 counter.
That's
and
okay.
then it comes back as a mystery morph.
Oh, I wonder what's under
Mysterious.
It's a phoenix.
Mystery
I
morph.
feel like we're stuck in a time loop.
I'll untap. I'll draw.
Mystery
I
morph.
feel like we're stuck in a time loop.
I'll untap. I'll draw. So I feel like it's going to be hard for me to win this game. But I can at least make friends. Yam is doing the math. I will attack Todd for 4.
Ow. I will die.
I'm sorry.
This was, by the way, a phoenix.
Really?
Yeah, it was a mystery, but no, it's
Surprise.
And I don't know what I can play to beat this. So I will play a combo, which is Grimbryn Corpseborn. It's a 5/5. It enters the battlefield tap and doesn't untap on my untap step, which is very unfortunate. But if I sacrifice another creature, I untap it and put a +1/+1 counter on it. And when he attacks, I destroy target creature, put a +1/+1 counter, whatever. But I don't have anything to sacrifice. Now I have Endless Ranks of the Dead. It's an enchantment. And on my upkeep, I put X to 2 zombies, where X is the amount of zombies I control.
That sounds great.
It is.
in like 4 turns.
In 4 turns, this is a combo. So I hope you cower in fear and decide not to attack me.
Of course.
I will pass turn with my 2 tapped creatures.
Of course.
All right, let's analyze body language. Doesn't look like cowering to me yet.
Looks pretty confident.
And because math is for blockers,
You're gonna.
I'm going to do this in the friendliest way. Attack with everything.
That was the friendliest way you could do that?
Yes.
Sounded very
I agree.
Oh, I'm dead. Friend. Filipa, I don't know about you, but I feel like there's one of your turns that you probably liked more than the other ones. And I assume it's the one where you managed to play 2 ultimatums.
That was pretty sweet. No, that's terrible. I felt like a
That was
robot.
pretty
Like,
sweet.
I wait 3 seconds and then the best I can come up with. That is really... That was pretty good. I was really hoping to be able to do that for so many turns, and Lutri just gave me the win.
Yeah, oh yeah, you won thanks to your companion, Lutri. How wonderful. And you guys won because you got to see Filipa place a whole entire decks against each other. Ikoria, that was wild. There's a like button, there's a subscribe button, and if you enjoyed Filipa as much as we did, you should check out her content. She makes wonderful YouTube videos, she streams on Arena.
You can find me on my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel, Filipa MTG, playing Arena.
And if you're more of a competitive player, you've probably seen her casting the Legacy European Tour. You know what? You've had this bow the whole time. I'm surprised you haven't shot anyone with it.
Well, I can shot them.
If you're not subscribed, in 3, 2, 1. Do you want to shoot something though? Nani! No, like just for fun. Shoot the Charmander. No, it was so young! Oh no! Ugh. I got hair in my mouth. Ugh, this costume.